All right, I am live. Hey everyone, welcome back. Um, Sorry, I was having a little bit of difficulty here with the live videos, but I think we got it all sorted out. So if you guys experience any lag or if anything's not right on the live stream, please let me know in the chat. But I think we've got it figured out here. Welcome back. This is our beginning flute video. And as always, we have the live chat open for you guys. So if you see that on the side of your screen, please log in and say hi. I've already got a couple of people saying hi. Amaya's here and Sonia, welcome. Make sure you guys have your blue books ready because we're going to be going through all of our music today. If you don't have a blue book, if you're playing out of the pink book, reminder that the music that we've been working on for the last 8 weeks is in the description of the video. So you just click in the expanded description area, you'll see a bunch of Google Drive links, one for the book songs, all the PDFs, and then one for Superhero Blues and one for Playground Waltz as well. And in those folders, you guys, are the backing tracks that I'm using in our videos today and all of the other videos. They're backing tracks that you can play along with when you do your recordings because our virtual concert is going to be in a few weeks, and we need your videos recorded by next week, okay, the 20th. That's our last day, the deadline for the videos. So be sure if you haven't submitted videos yet, you guys know the drill. You're going to basically do what we're doing on our lesson today. Go ahead and just record yourself doing the best you can, playing all of these songs, okay? Make sure you're using a headphone. We've already had a few of you guys submit and you're using headphones, and it makes our job a heck of a lot easier to line up all the parts when you're using the backing track. So kudos to you if you've already submitted those videos and you use the backing track, okay? It's really easy to do with some headphones. I think I've shown you my headphones before. These are a little bit overkill. I've got some big headphones, so that might, if you have something like this, it's really good to hear the music, but it's kind of hard to put only one of them on, right? You have to kind of offset it like that. So if you have earbuds, that's even better. I would recommend using earbuds when you're recording. Okay, you guys, so let's get right to it. We've got a couple of you guys using the chat right now. Awesome. Hey, Ziva, Nora, and Amaya. Welcome. So let's go over those 6 notes that we do each week. These are the notes that we need in our songs. In most of our songs, we're using these 6 notes, with the exception of a couple others, okay? So here's my metronome click. Let me make sure it's nice and loud for you guys. And our 6-note warm-up on the left side of your screen. Okay, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G. Hopefully, you guys have this memorized by now. I'm hoping that I don't even need to put this up. And if you're looking at the screen, try not to look in that empty area beneath the 6 notes. Okay, try not to look at the notes. See if you can do it from memory. Okay, ready? So half notes on each note. Give me 2 beats on each note. Make sure you take a nice deep breath. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Good. And that is 76 beats per minute. Okay, that's our quarter note at 76 beats per minute. If you guys are still working out those fingerings, what I would recommend you do is try it this way. Same tempo. We're instead going to do 4 beats on each note. So that means you have to breathe every note and take a breath and play for 4 beats on each note. Let's try them as whole notes. Ready? So 4 beats on each note. 1, 2, ready. Excellent. All right, so I'm seeing you guys commenting here. Just a reminder, the chat is always available, but YouTube restricts the chat to only adult accounts. So that's why we recommend that your parents are watching with you so they can comment for you. So you're the one playing, and your parents are going to help you by typing in the comments. Okay? So yeah, if you guys did really well with that as whole notes, 4 beats on each note, that means now you can progress on and play it as half notes and then even as quarter notes. Or even as eighth notes if you know all the notes super well. Okay, so if you know all the notes really well, you want to work on speeding them up, but make sure you start nice and slow and get them memorized, okay? Memorizing is key. Once you have the fingerings and the notes memorized, the rest of that's going to be really easy, and it's only going to take a couple of days, too. If you start today, by Friday, if you have it memorized, you're going to see an immediate improvement in the scale and the way that how fast you're going to be able to play those notes. And then all of the rest of our music too. So without wasting too much time on the warm-up, hopefully you guys feel nice and warm right now, warmed up. Your embouchures are all suited and ready to go. I'm just going to play a B flat on my flute. Make sure we're in tune. Tuning is an important part in recording these videos too. So most of our flutes, we always assemble them by pushing the head joint all the way together. Okay, but some of our flutes actually play better in tune when you pull them out just a little bit like this. See, the line right here is pulled out from there. If it's pushed all the way in, that line disappears. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to play the note B flat on my tuner here. Maybe not. Okay, here's the note B flat on my tuner. Oops. Hopefully you guys can hear that drone note really well. I'm going to play my B flat against it. Okay, so what I'm checking is to make sure that my note sounds exactly the same as the tuner note. If I'm pushed all the way in and I play that B flat again, oops. And it's not perfectly in tune, you're going to hear waves. So it doesn't sound right. So I'm going to pull my head joint out a little bit, see if it gets better. And it sounds good now. Okay, and if you have one of these fancy tuners like I have here, when I play B flat perfectly in tune, I get a smiley face on my tuner. And I've talked about that tuner as well before. It's called TE tuner, and it costs about $3 or $4 in the App Store, but it's so important to have a tuner, and your regular music store tuners are often a lot more than $3, so helps to have that downloaded. There's a bunch of free ones too if you can deal with the advertisements, but having the smiley face is pretty cool to make sure that you know exactly that you're in tune. Okay, so once you're in tune with the video, mine is pulled out about that much. You guys can see the line on my flute. It's pulled out a little bit. Now I'm in tune, and when I play with the recordings, it sounds in tune. And if all of us are playing in tune, it's going to make that virtual concert sound really, really good. So do the best you can with tuning your flute. It's safe to say that most of you guys should take your head joint and pull it out at least that much. Okay? Most of our flutes play best when they're pulled out at least that much. Okay? Awesome. Here's our first song I'd like to go over today, the Playground Waltz. We did this last week toward the end of the video, so I want to give us enough time to run through and ask questions about the Playground Waltz and Superhero Blues. These are our full orchestra pieces, and if you guys remember, the backing track for this one from last time we talked about how we have the bunch of measures of rest at the beginning. We have 4 measures of rest at the very beginning, and then measure 5 through 12, we're resting the first time because it says play second time only right here in the music. Okay, so I'll highlight that for you guys again so we can see that. Play second time only. So we got to rest 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. We repeat back to 5, and now this is the second time, so we're going to actually play those notes. A, F sharp, G, E, F sharp, E, D, E. Okay? And then we'll take the second ending, move on to the 8 measures of rest here. And then we're going to play these high notes. So these guys, if you don't have them written in, this is high B. 1 line above is an A, so 1 space above that. 2 spaces above the staff is going to be high B. And the next measure, high B as well. 24, we have high C sharp. So let me go over those couple notes with you guys. B flat, we're used to, thumb 1 and 1. All you have to do is remove your first finger and you get B natural. So it's basically like you're pinching, okay? Make sure that you're using this key right here, not that one. This one will play B flat. This one plays B natural, okay? So this thumb, first finger, and then no first finger, we play B natural, okay? Can you guys play that with me? Just make sure you have the right note, B natural, and it's up high. Ready? Go. Okay, awesome. So hopefully you have the right note. Let me know if it didn't sound quite right. C sharp, we just let go of those 2 notes. So we're pinching and releasing. Pinch, release for C sharp. It's going to be a little difficult to hold the flute with no fingers. So make sure your side of your hand is holding this part and your thumb is attached on the bottom. You can put your pinky on for a little extra support. Here's high C sharp. Okay, that's Ziva, right? Ziva said that the B did not sound right or the C sharp did not sound right. Make sure, Ziva, just double check your thumb is right here on this key. We have 2 keys on the thumb, this one and this one. The one that looks like a golf club, that one is B flat. So just don't press the golf club key, press the other one. And then add your first finger in the left hand. So basically, once you have that set up, it's kind of like playing B flat without the right hand. All right. And then in the last line of the piece, you guys, is the A from earlier. So we should all know how to play A. C sharp did not sound correct, says Nora. Nora, you're C sharp. So we're going to start with B. And let go of both fingers. So you got to let go of the B finger, the thumb, and you have to let go of this first finger here. Nothing else is down. So basically the flute itself plays a C sharp when you don't press any of the keys. So make sure you're not pressing any of the keys and don't accidentally squeeze the side like these long rods right here. Don't accidentally squeeze them because that might open up another key and make it sound different. So we just want to not touch any of the keys. The E flat is okay. It doesn't affect the note. Okay, so double check your C sharp. And this is one of the most challenging ones, playground waltz, because of these extra notes, the C sharp and the B natural. But I'm sure that you guys will have no problem with Superhero Blues like we did last time. So as long as we're on the same page here and the B sounds good, B natural sounds good, and the C sharp sounds good, there is no low C. We're not playing low C. We're just playing high C sharp. And okay, you're saying it's hard to hit the note. That's okay. If you can't make the note go up nice and high, then low C sharp is going to come out. That's totally fine. Whatever you're comfortable playing. The higher the note, remember we're trying to say T, so your tongue is nice and high in your mouth. You're saying T, not two. If you're saying two, that note comes out. If you go two-wee, then we get the high C sharp. Okay, it's all in the embouchure in your mouth. All right, so I would recommend, if you're having trouble with that, go back to some of the earlier videos where we discuss those. Okay, let's give this whole thing a try, and I'll walk you through it with Playground Waltz. Ready? So right at the beginning, you guys, there's 4 measures of rest. Ready? Here we go. Get your instruments ready to play the Playground Waltz. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, beginning, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, measure 5, 6, we're resting, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, repeat. 5 measures of rest, 6, 7, and 8, 22. Measure 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, repeat, ready, go. Okay, and then the DS al fine, make sure that we go back to measure 5, play that twice, and then go until the fine. So for this tune, we have we have 7 full notes in this song. We have D all the way up to C sharp. So I recommend you guys, when we're finished here with today's video, re-watch this video. It's available on YouTube forever, so you can go back and re-watch this video and get some practice on those notes, okay? I'm trying to turn to the side as well so you can see my fingers. So make sure you pause the video and look at the fingerings. You can actually make it full screen and zoom in on the fingerings and get some extra help with this one. We also have videos. There's a Playground Waltz video to help you learn the flute part note by note on our channel. So make sure you check that out as well, in addition to this video replaying it. I've got to move on now to Superhero Blues. So why don't we pull out that one, and we're just going to run right through it because we've got to play our class songs as well. Okay? Superhero Blues. This is the one that starts with 4 beats at the beginning. It gives you a click, click, 2, 3, 4, and then we play right up at the beginning. We do need high A and high B flat for this one. If you guys remember from last week, I told you high A is thumb 1 and 2. So if you're on G, you just remove your 3rd finger. Okay? Awesome. And then B flat for this one. Nora, like I said, I just advise you to re-watch this video and get comfortable with it. Okay? So we've done Playground Waltz and Superhero Blues now for 3 weeks. So you can watch this video, last week's video, and the other video from a week before. Okay? Let's give it a try. Let's do Superhero Blues. Is anyone else experiencing a lag? Because Melanie says there's a lag, but it looks super clear on my end. So it might be your internet connection. Try that, Melanie. Check if your connection's okay. And then the concert, you guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, our concert will be virtually released. So first of all, we need your videos. The deadline to submit videos is next Wednesday, the 20th. So make sure you get to work submitting these video recordings. Then we're going to put all of them together into a concert, and it'll hopefully be released by the end of May. But that's making sure that everyone gets their videos in time, and if we all get them in time, then we can get that video concert out at the end of May. Okay, so let's play Superhero Blues and then the other 3 songs so we can wrap it up here today. But feel free to ask questions, okay? You do need to play with the music. You do need to play with the backing tracks, which you can play with this video, or you can play with the backing tracks that are in the description of the video. Okay, here we go, guys. Superhero Blues. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, a 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, F. Letter A. One note. Rest, rest, rest. 2 notes. 2, ready, go. 3 notes. Here we go. 4 notes. Up to G and 5. Long note F. A, check my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat. A, last line. B flat. And a rest, rest, rest. Good, you guys. I saw the comment come in for an A, and I have gone over it a couple times in the video, so make sure you're paying attention. The A, remember, thumb, first finger, second finger. It's like G minus your third finger, okay? All right, moving right along here, I have Old MacDonald, Twinkle Twinkle, and wow, the other one is London Bridge. Okay, here we go. Let's start with Old MacDonald. Remember the 6 notes from the beginning of the video that we were working on memorizing. Let's remember those 6 notes and play Old MacDonald. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. I'll remind you that when you're playing Old MacDonald, it's a good idea to think about the words of, like, you know how when you sing it, when you sing Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, you normally pick an animal. So if you pick a cow, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. So when you get to the 3rd line of that song, you're thinking, with a moo moo here and a moo moo there. You can actually think of those words. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. That way you don't get lost with all those notes that are exactly the same. Here we go. London Bridge, everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Oh, why did that disconnect from my Bluetooth, I wonder? Sorry, just give me 1 second here, you guys. It has disconnected from my speaker. So for London Bridge, same 6 notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Good. And don't forget, the tracks will play 4 times. We only need you to record 1 time. And the last song, Twinkle Twinkle. You can replay these videos and make sure to watch my fingerings in here, Twinkle Twinkle, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, twinkle. 1, 2, ready, 2, ready, go. Beginning. And that's all of Twinkle. Okay, you guys, we went overboard today, so you've got an extra long video this time. You can rewatch this as many times as you want. You can rewatch the older videos too. Be sure to look out on our YouTube channel for Superhero Blues and Playground Waltz. They're up there now, so I recommend going to our channel. Just click where it says The Orchestra Place on this page. You can click it, open up, go to the playlists, and then find Playground Waltz and Superhero Blues, and you'll see a video that will show you how to play each of those songs. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week, or come check us out on Friday. There's some fun videos this week on Friday too. See you guys. Have a good